Welcome to Crescent is Wild Ride. The plot expects us to navigate the steamship on our own all the way to Crescent Island, and this sounds terrible for the step route because it's the ocean, it's really vast. But this might be experience speaking, but it's somewhat simple because we have several visual references. We use land masses as cues on when to pause and where to steer the steamship, so it's somewhat simple with practice. It's not like we're doing something horrible, like using a metronome to know when to pause within the ocean, because we don't have visual references. And this is something the JP route actually had to do, because they duped the ethers on the prototype encounter, which is on a random island in the middle of nowhere, and you had to pause before then with no visual references, so you had to time it instead. But thanks to some smart rerouting by just truly, we either dupe on the ancient library instead, and I spare you from doing that. And I'm a little proud of it. Anyway, for the oceans, we are going to reference sea steps, so it takes a little while for encounters to happen, and yeah, let's embark on our journey. For the first part, you want to stick to the right, just approach the beaches, just try and stay close, don't detour. And over here we need to do a pause. So this is the only pause that is somewhat precise, because we're dodging an encounter on the tile, but for the next visual references, you can use pause in the general vicinity, and you will refresh the danger rate, and it will be fine. You don't have to be too precise with the location on the next pauses. So over here we want to hug the peninsula, just graze it, and keep going to the right so that we have another visual reference. So up there, notice we have a beach, and we want to walk 2 tiles into it, navigate 2 tiles into it, pardon me. So 1 tile, 2 tiles, and here is where we want to pause. And get another refresh there, and remember back in Tool how navigating the ship with ferries didn't advance the danger rate? It's back! This is a remnant of those squares from Tool. The lake is up there, and it still has the same property where you can navigate all you want and nothing happens to the danger rate and no encounters will ever happen. So we gotta watch out for this no encounter zone, because for this particular step route we don't want it to interact with the no encounter zone, so we're going to ignore it. After the pause we go straight down, 2 tiles to the right is where the no encounter zone is, so be careful about entering it, and keep going down to the Wind Tower Shrine and then steer to the right, keep going east, and try to stay close to the beaches, and over here we need to do another pause. So don't worry about doing this too precisely. As a matter of fact, just be careful about half-stepping, because I almost did that, I think. But you can just pause close to the reference and it should be fine. Now stick to this lonesome island, then navigate straight south, and here where we have the jaws of Crescent, you go to the right, try to stick close to this upper peninsula if you can, and then you get a straight path into Crescent. Walk 1 time to the village, watch the cutscene, and hold the run button as you walk back out. And watch the steamship fall prey to another cutscene. We're not very good at keeping up with vehicles. And that's Crescent. Reaching this area, we want to be at 131 total steps.